Oh, okay. All right, bingo. Let's get up and be productive today. But before I can start being like, I guess, a productive human being, the thing I've learned actually from starting the vlog is that, number one, I need to bring out my camera and just film more. Number two is it actually helps a ton when I write everything down. Like I start taking notes on like all the footage I'm gonna need and what we're gonna get done today, what's the message behind the video, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I figured let's get all this stuff on paper. Once I start writing, it kind of just keeps going. So if you feel like you're stuck in the rut or trying to find your rhythm, just start putting things on paper, putting your ideas, start purging everything. I'm telling you, this is like the best thing ever. Today's gonna be an awesome work day because there is a pot of gold at the end for tomorrow. So I think if we get everything done, I'm gonna help her with some projects and stuff, and then we are going to go get some Nashville hot chicken tomorrow as a reward. But we gotta work today. No work, no reward. Do you hear me? You fucking hear me? I love you. Now that I'm actually looking at the footage, I'm like, it looks like we're running in the same place like over and over and over again. Like I was gonna try and create some kind of time lapse of us working out, but I guess in the end, this is more of like a huge L, a learning moment than anything else. Absolutely murked the workout. I am absolutely finito bandito. We have a couple of errands we need to run, going to PetSmart, and wait, why am I saying that? Let's just go show you. Whoa. Oh, I know. I'm not gonna lie, those lunges at the end kind of killed me. Yeah. Super great. But what are we going to Walmart for again?
The Tapatio chips.
Oh my God.
The Doritos.
I was thinking like what I should do for like the next vlog, right? Because it's mainly just like a challenge vlog. Until today, like I started doing a challenge, but I'm not really challenging myself to actually become a better filmmaker, storyteller, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What if I made tomorrow's vlog and I didn't speak and I didn't talk or anything, and it's just clips of us doing stuff, like just put together. What I'm really hoping for is that I try something completely different creatively. I'm trying to like push myself to where like to do something that I don't know so I can get better at it, or find something out like, oh, I've never had to film at night or something like that, and I filmed at night. I'm like, it looks like it's too dark, but then when I look at the footage, it looks like movie footage and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It looks cool. I'm like, maybe that's just a part of it. I can't control those things, so I've got to learn to work with what I've got, and nobody else is gonna push me. Nobody else is gonna create these fucking videos. Nobody else is going to come up with the thumbnails or anything like that, so I have to try to figure out all of those things and like keep it interesting for me. But not only that, it also like keeps it interesting for you. You can take this and use this in your creative process, your creative journey, where it's like, man, I've never thought about doing X, Y, and Z. Even though I see like tons of YouTube videos and people don't speak in all of them. Like, this is Japan 4K. There's no talking in any of those things. But it's, I'm engaged the whole time. How do I create that kind of stuff too? So I don't know, we're about to figure it out on our way to Walmart. Sorry, no footage of us in the Walmart area, but I guess that's not the whole point of this sequence anyway. The whole point of this was to get some footage of some slow motion stuff on the way there and on the way home. And whenever we were doing it, I just could not for the life of me figure this out. Like, everything just looked super pixelated and was artifacting like crazy, as you can see in the footage here before. We ended up going home like off the beaten path. It's like an extended way home, and that way you could see some really cool scenery and some really interesting homes here in Nashville. They're super awesome, but for the most part, I just didn't like any of this footage. I wanted to include it just because, like, hey, listen, I'm out here trying to figure it out. Nobody's perfect. And I had to go back to the YouTube drawing board or the YouTube Academy and figure out what the hell was I doing wrong and how do I fix this stuff.
Shooting frame rate, and there's also your project frame rate, what you're going to be editing in. They're two completely separate, independent things. 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second, which means you can slow down that footage 10 times and it still looks perfectly smooth. Anyways, hopefully that cleared up any sort of questions you might have.
God damn it. Some of you guys are probably watching this thinking like, how the hell do you not know how to do this? Well, it's okay because I don't know how to do a lot of things just yet. Or I feel like I'm probably going about things or doing things way harder than I need to, or maybe even way easier. I have no idea. In a previous video, I actually created an Excel spreadsheet on how to find my target audience. In there were some sound effects. We got a clip, play the clip. Since this is kind of the list I came up with. These are all the things that I kind of looked for, or I guess that was just me. But that's because I actually, like, instead of just Googling the sound effect, I was like, I'm pretty sure I can just make this on my own. So I just watched it, and in the video editing software, there's a record button. I was just like, I'll just do it like that. And sure enough, it ended up working out just fine. Which is not good because it's gonna encourage me to do a lot of my own sound effects. Probably just hear me just like making stupid noises and stuff. Number one, it doesn't bother me that I don't know something. And number two, it doesn't bother me that I don't know something and then I'm sharing it with you, because you may be trying to figure out how to find slow motion or just want to watch somebody struggle at how to figure out how to use slow motion. I'm not too sure. Either way though, hopefully this makes up for some good YouTube content and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. But I'm also not the person to have something that I really, really like and not figure it out. So I will continuously learn, watch YouTube videos, be the student, and continue to do this stuff because I really, really love it. When I'm creating things, it's like I have to figure out every little thing, or like what would be something that would make this interesting or funny or whatever it may be. In this case, it's just like me on the journey for slow motion. Now, I can tell you, in this video, there's no proper slow motion. All that stuff fucking artifact so badly, I had no idea, but I wanna go back and redo it. I don't even think I'm ever gonna use slow motion, maybe, but something deep down inside is telling me you've got to figure out how to film it better when you're on the spot. Like, something tells me I'm gonna need it or something. I was thinking about how could I sequence these two videos together, and this like whole U-Haul thing was kind of stressing me out a little bit. Like, it was making me feel like it was all I could wrap my head around, because our current situation is we have to be out of our house by April 11th. Our tow hitch gets installed on April 12th. So there's a buffer. And once we sign those closing papers, we have to be out of our house. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have some like footage of us like just kind of wrapping up, putting this stuff and loading it into U-Haul. When we started moving, man, I'm talking like it was like a really big pattern disruption, like a really big rhythm disruption. It took a little while. Like, normally we're so used to like just cooking on it. I'm so used to meal prepping all my stuff on like Sunday or Wednesday or something, and having food at home, and we're not gonna have a home to come back to. It's super weird. I know it sounds like first world problems, like you didn't get to cook your food, dude.
You whining ass. Shut the f up and eat that shit.
Chill. But I know this huge feeling of uncomfortability will be met with a huge feeling of reward and gratitude at the end of this, right? I know it sucks right now. I'm not gonna be able to do the things I wanna do, work out when I wanna work out, eat what I wanna eat, or what I'm used to eating. We're gonna adapt, we're gonna get used to it. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything, you know? I'm super ready to just kind of take this more and more serious, and I apologize that I haven't really been posting stuff. I've been filming stuff. I kind of want to tell you right now, I kind of regret not doing more and more YouTube videos while I was working. I just wish I would have built that muscle, and hindsight is 2020, so I can't really go back in time. The only thing I can do is keep learning from it, and it's kind of why you're getting 2 videos in one, because now I want to start ramping through it. I want to start posting more and more and getting more things out there. So I hope you guys like this little editing sequence. I hope you guys are laughing at my pain. That's all I have for you in this episode of Chris's Life is Falling Apart Around Him. If you haven't already, click the like and subscribe button. If you have any funny, horrific, moving stories, post them in the comments down below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace. I think it's like 60 degrees outside. Look at that. Ooh, fucking whoa. Thing is like blown out like a mug. How do I change? Let's crank that Soldier Boy. Yeah, let's crank that f-stop out. Looks great outside. We're in a simulation. It looks like super clear. And the screen. All right, well, let's. Whoa, and then you get on the inside here. It's like can't see anything. Cameras are cool. Okay, there we go. Modern day problems call for modern day solutions. In one of my previous videos, I had one of these things where I created an Excel spreadsheet, I guess, on who my target audience was. Like, I created an Excel. Why could can I not say this for? This is a tongue twister. If you're watching this home, this is gonna be in the blooper reel, okay? Created an Excel spreadsheet. 10 times fast. If you can do it, $10 your way. Like, lunch on me, because this is ridiculous.